I really was into fitness and pushing myself and see if I could go into something not knowing I can accomplish it and then not quit and go through the other side. I saw running as an outlet. That was like my way to prove that to myself. I was never special. I was JV most of the way. I think I finally broke into the varsity ranks in my senior year. I was just kind of a middle of the pack runner. The idea was to run around every single Finger Lake, which there are 11 of them, and it was to do them in order of smallest to largest. An ultramarathon is anything beyond 26.2 miles, which is a marathon. So by definition, it's anything beyond that number. I mean, to me, the crazy part of it was not any particular run. If you separate them, they're not really that crazy on their own. I think the real challenge was doing them consecutively, one after another.
We grew up around Sodas Bay, and as he grew up, he spent a lot of time down on Canandaigua Lake. He'd be fishing or playing at the beach. Everything revolved around the water.
He knows what he wants to do, whether that's in his career or his personal life, and he just goes after it and accomplishes it all the time.
Honest reaction to when he told us that he was going to do this? Dude, you're a little crazy. You can't do this. You can't. No one has done it before.
Yeah, they thought I was crazy, for sure. I got comments like that, why would you do that to yourself? I had some exposure to the military, and there's, a never quit mindset, and I guess I really just attached my identity to that at the time, and so I thought if I could apply that mindset to my own life, that's a win for me. I actually had attempted to run around Keuka Lake the summer prior. I made it most of the way around. I think it was after that is when I realized, or came up with the idea of potentially doing, all of them someday. This was a personal test. I wanted to test myself. The goal initially was to do one lake per weekend, one lake per week.
And they're going, okay, well, how many days? I go, no, one day, nonstop around.
That idea I couldn't shake the idea. Once I got it in my head, I just wanted to, to see if I could do it.
I knew he had the fortitude to do it. I just didn't know if his body was up to it.
Yeah, it was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Definitely not really in shape right now, but I'm getting there. It's a good warm-up.
I will fully admit I did not properly train for this. Only leading up running maybe a couple times, once or twice a week, like a 5K or something. Not nearly the volume that you should train for ultras. It was like halfway through Honeoye where I was just questioning everything. So I was like, what did I just get myself into? That was actually the one moment I think in this whole thing where I was like, I might just quit right now because I just started to look forward and think about what's ahead, and it's so daunting if you think about it all at once. It was a wake-up call for sure.
Done. Good job.
Good job.
I basically just made sure I ate pretty well the day before and hydrated a ton. Fueling is so important because if you go out and try and run, all day or half a day, your body's just gonna not know what to do. It won't have any energy after a few hours of running. I would carry Gatorade because it has, sugar and sodium, maybe a few granola bars, Slim Jims, gummies or some candy for some sugar. We actually had some full meals on the last few. I would just go until I got maybe a little bit dizzy or, needed food because I was just super hungry. Then we stopped real quick, grabbed a few bites and just kept going. Starting out, it was just like, I don't know if I can do this. And then you do one, you do two, and you're like, I still don't know if I can do this, but I'll keep going. Now we're at Lake 5, we're at Lake 6. I think I might be able to do this, but it's still rocky on the mentality. Number 7, number 8, okay, I'm this deep in and I'm still going. So they're like, there's no turning back at this point. The mindset with this was actually to stay calm. I was actually listening to podcasts, chill stuff. If I did listen, I think some of the runs I didn't listen to anything. So it was nice to just take in all the sounds around you and be present. I was trying to be present as much as possible and not escape, because that's kind of a part of the challenge to me, is like stripping away all the external motivations makes it harder for sure. It's kind of relaxing in a sense.
You okay?
Longer than I thought. Yeah. Not even close to, like, other ones weren't even close to this.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I find the words, I'll let you know.
Alright, sounds good.
That was,
Next time.
I've never had to dig that deep at all. No.
Going into Seneca, my breathing was stronger, my lungs were becoming stronger, but at the same time, your body's kind of breaking down slowly.
Little issue.
Out of nowhere, my left knee, I just had a shooting pain, and it just would not go away.
Just trying to baby it, not like blow it out. So that would be.
No, definitely not.
That'd be it. Blow it out, but.
Every step was just like a shooting pain. The goal was to not get more injured. Don't push too hard to where I'm going to injure myself more, because there's more ahead. It was just knowing that I had made it all the way to that point. So to give up then it would be so disheartening. The mindset was just, okay, how do we solve this issue?
Telling myself basically I have a marathon left, which, to me right now actually doesn't sound bad. It's just in the matter of the pace. We'll see how. I just took some Advil and Tylenol, so I'm really hoping that'll take the edge off a little bit. It's gonna be gnarly tomorrow. I already know. I'm just waiting to not be able to move when I get out of bed. It already hurts this much, so no point in stopping right now.
If it wasn't so hard, then would it really be that special? And also, so many more people would have already probably done it, right? Lean into the suck. Lean into it if you can find a way. But when it gets hard, just say good.
Congratulations. Great job.
I would have done it without you guys.
You did all this. We're just along for the ride.
I would kind of get hyped up for the first few I did, and then I'm at a point now to where I don't even feel anything at the beginning. I'm not even phased. I don't know. I guess it's a good thing that I don't think about it. It just feels like I'm going for a normal run right now.
It's really the initial step of even committing to it is the hardest thing. You don't really have resources, mental resources, physical resources, and so you feel like it's all on you. As you go and you incur experience, you kind of push yourself into the journey, because you just have all that momentum behind you and all these ways to get around obstacles now. The week leading up to Cayuga, I was sick. 3 days before, I was like, if I can get up right now and go run 3 miles outside, I'm good to go. The knee felt fine because I was super worried about the knee. Yeah, did the 3 mile run, went inside. I was like, okay, it's now or never pretty much.
Yeah, just after 3. It's a solid 18 degrees out. All right, see you in a bit.
Alright, see ya. Good luck.
We go to church together, so every Sunday I would get to kind of hear about his training or his run. So I would just kind of be thinking about him, praying about him, hoping that it was going well. And I knew it was, but there's also that anticipation of hearing what his time would be and if he would finish. And any of his injuries were acting up or anything like that.
When you have a big daunting goal, chunking down the big goal into segments really helps you mentally with getting through it. So you don't have to think about the next 30, 50, 70 miles you have to run. You just think about, the next aid station is, okay, it's 10 miles down the road. Just focus on the next aid station.
It's all about going the distance,
Exactly.
for me at least. See, if I wanted to do this fast, I'd train for a year,
Yeah.
but I can't. Running is so boring.
He just kept proving me wrong. He kept pushing, pushing, and pushing. He just wouldn't give up.
Yeah, I think I was just like holding back the tears at that point. I was so excited.
I feel like I gave it everything I had, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think I could have given it any more.
Congratulations. Good job.
Because it was just so much of a emotional investment, this whole thing.
All level legs, done.
It was exciting, but it was also a big relief just to finish and be able to say I did it and close out the chapter and walk away from it.
I told everyone. I was so excited. I think I told more people than he told, because I was like, yeah, but look at my cousin. And
I'm proud, real proud that he's been able to do that.
This all took around 3 months to complete from start to finish. Right after, go home and just stretch for a while. After the longer runs, it was horrible the next day to get out of bed. For some of the bigger ones, I think 6,000 to 8,000 calories that I burned through. A lot of inflammation and stiffness. It was definitely pretty hard to walk during Christmas after KU goes limping around, and then kind of being a little bit lazy because you kind of have to let your body do its thing. It fixes itself in time, so all you can really do is stretch and eat. It was a process long term to let everything heal back. Definitely took a good 6 months to kind of let stuff reset after that. Honestly, I think they all stuck out individually in my mind. I'm not sure how or why, but they just each came with their own experiences and own challenges. I think I had a moment of pride in knowing that I'm able to push myself, mentally past the point to where my body can even handle. You're not gonna live forever. Someday you may not be able to do the things that you can do today. So why not go for the things that are really important to you?
he isn't doing things for the applause of other people or to get recognition. He just is doing things to become a better person, to push himself to accomplish something. My grandma was someone he was staying with at the time when he was doing these runs. He would go home and be able to talk to her, and she was so excited that he was doing something like this. And it was special for her to be able to see him run around this lake that we grew up going to as kids and watch him accomplish something so amazing. Even if we're not all there, there's still texts, there's still encouragement and prayers and everything for Luca. And I think that just speaks to our family as a unit and honestly what my grandparents tried to instill in all of us.
I think if I hadn't attempted it, I probably wouldn't have the internal confidence in the internal dialogue that I have today. Definitely shifted my whole reality. Just makes everything else easier to go through.
He's gonna do this, I think, through his entire life. Even if it doesn't need help, I'll be there to support whatever he does. We'll all be there for him.
I'd like to continue to do these things, but also have someone else benefit from it in some way, whether if it's raising money or something. Make it bigger than just more than just about myself. It's great to be able to use something for good.